呀，你那个只会让我想起喵电感应，好老哦，天哪！安安呢？对啊，超老。嗯，好，晚安。我今天应该也是解一些小支线吧。
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses,
喵喵喵喵喵喵，你
discovered my whereabouts. A cell in the dungeon of the temple.
哦，真的蛮累的。我最近工作的那个专注力真的还蛮高强度的。因为我现在那个就是便当的那份工作啊，少了一个正职，所以我就变成我要帮忙贴哦，那个一直爆单欸。然后就变成可能几个小时内我就要做好多，就完全没有停下来，一口水都没喝的那一种。笑话，我不知道怎么讲笑话。哎呦啊！哼，我觉得那个，哼，被确诊被歧视，然后现在换歧视我的人中了的时候，我竟然还帮他们，这样算是个笑话吗？分学是要拿捏什么？啊，不是啊，他们现在就是全都有了，我要嗝屁哦！哦，唉。他们现在全都有了啊！我还去帮他们拿东西、拿药、拿快筛，对吧？那这样我最近没有什么笑话可以讲。
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
Ready and intrigued.
You lead.
哈，等一下啊！你要带路我，他妈的为什么要叫我走前面啊？太烂了吧，嘎！不会啊，你他妈的只是想要叫我帮你打，想叫我当保镖而已吧
？Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temp. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Excellent fool.
啊，三小。啊，这会喷东西。哎，大火吧。其实我也不知道。对啊，也是啊，但是我真的觉得纯粹只是，这是帮他们就是一个仁至义尽的感觉。
Show me what you got. Where to now? Up.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice.
Why?
Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
完
Any
蛋
remedy，for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
丹德莱恩要全家的啊！好吧，我也不是很喜欢我这种会心软的个性。并不是好事。有时候人家也不会感激啊。他移情别恋，哼，他不喜欢我了吗？
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Astodi.
Why?
We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Hmm? 对呀、铁石心肠。
But of course. Yes. What is it?
怎样？他是想练鼓，是不是？
Human. Wrong body type.
Wrong body type.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Keep looking. 陈导是什么？嗯，他这里是哪里？
That's gotta be him.
哎，找到
This
了。
one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking.
"痴心往里查。 缺什么补什么的意思吗？
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's more likely. Let's keep looking.
好像在我的那个
Calluses on
我
the
的名字
fingers,
没有痣，
polish
也
to
没
the
有什么
beard.
也没有
Those
美。
stickless sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the
有啊
knees at the sight of blood.
Not a
你没
bit.
看到刚刚那个被打的吟游诗人，其实还有胡渣欸。
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out. Wound
我靠，干
cauterized.，
吓到！
Wait a minute, there's something else.
You， 放心，会检查的。
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
等一下，我拿一下水。Yum yum yum yum.
Look at the scar.
Scar.
Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps
Palmer.
an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue.
Huh?
In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
他是被灌服的马林哦。哟，干你娘！可以不要，不要突然出现吗？很恶哎。
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked
好
the
东西要留在最后看。
Doesn't strike me as the right
好啦，
time for
其实是因为
jokes.
我对矮人没有
Yeah,
兴趣，
apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
不是所有人的生殖器
And a
我都想要
different sense
检
of
查
humor.
好吗？矮人不忧。
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
没毒。
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows
花
that.
柳病。
And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
完了，
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
惨惨。哎呦，
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital.
我没有这
I
种
must
白目。
return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
今天是一个累累的状态，不想说，好好好，不要说，不要说，都卖公，都卖公，你送就公。
In life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
哎，看，
Holy dicker! What happened here? Just lost the time.
Eustace。
You Eustace, the corpse collector.
哦，你有点久没出现了哦。
How'd you know?
但不要抓
Fourth
屁股好
sense, I
吗？
think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
看比中指，然后一直写。
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles.
空白中间好像还有上来一次啊，
handful of
然后后来
coins
就没有看到
and
了。
a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing as silly as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
打他，打他，很赞。
Boy, fucking hell, what was that for?
For everything.
爽。嘿嘿，
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
北兰。 爽嘞！
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt, with no means to earn me livelihood.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
艾伦，
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
我没有很爱爱人。
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here.
真的是大家都没有人要
See
救
the
女巫的
Sunstains?
耶。
That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
有那么惨吗？
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse,
买到中
headed
标
out warrant. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities.
靠
Don't
腰，
rightly
这
know
是性
what that
病
was
引
about.
发的
Maybe he was in love with her.
凶杀案，是不是？
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
这游戏就是这样。哎，不对，妈的，哼哼，这是在抓一串肉粽吧？就是你知道，女的有性病，然后又解渴。
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my
跟谁
guest.
很像哎、
Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
哦，可是我又不会中，哼！我如果知道我会中，我是绝对不会这么做的。
Aye.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
玩家也有那种那个吧，哼，那一辈子都没有，对，尝试看看的那种。你买懂啊？
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Formaldehyde left a few stains behind. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
没了。哦，对。
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Huh?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
啊，生病就是这样。吹口哨的温蒂。
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year?
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
That's it, you're in for it! Take him from the back!
干你娘！干你娘！
Eye for an eye! Curses.
干你娘！
Is he? Kill him!
What? Lost your nerve?
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
有轻松就好了。
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
但他的腮红也太重了。
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up pouring, pick up a decent trade, but none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Wow.
The head's ringing. What do you want?
Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
不会吧？这种东西也要搞得像迷宫。
What do you want?
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. This time of year. Formaldehyde.
So fucked up one. Blood came out of here. Ah!
Looks like rain.
有点远。
Maybe there were a barrel of beer and a cup of Himalayan, and I will be convincing.
哦，好了，快到了。
Welcome, Master Witcher.
那个这里
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
哦，又
Nice
是
of
看
you,
那个
especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink from Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Ah. 哭啊！看一下。哦，对啊，因为我很晚才开啊，所以就不意外，而且现在也才，现在已经快1点了，有蛮多平常有出现，其实都没有出现，反而是你这个时间还出现，我觉得很神奇啊，因为你应该差不多该睡了。issue。屁呀，对，应该说，你比较常在你有兴趣的东西出现，最近刚好就是你有兴趣的东西啊，分享。我来偷偷看一下大家都在干嘛。没有，我是在说分享。我看一下哦，诶，没有啊，没显示啊。只是我偶尔会看一下，看一下，去看一下大家都在干嘛。不知道那是什么。
Till next time, Master.
没关系啊，因为那个 想忙的、想睡的，基本上就是都可以去睡，没关系啊。因为主要是现在也就是解个小支线，然后弄一些无微不微这样。你其实挑在一个我觉得没有很好的时间换这个任务哦，喵！换这个奖励啦，喵！因为我今天其实蛮累的，所以那个你用这个我就是感觉就是很累，有点小敷衍的喵。
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in
怎么又让汉啊，
danger.
喵
Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
我靠，这夫人的妆也太浓了吧，喵！
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
完了，哼！
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In
信仰为
fact,
信
she's in the
仰。
midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home.
不
She
会
had all
吧
the holy books in
你
secret
妈妈
always gathered,
你妈
taken
妈
outside and burnt.
喵
Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Heading a king. Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to
完
be
了，
in
没
order.
声音就是有
We
事
should
了，
go
喵
in,。just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
是不是就说秒？
He ran out the other door! Catch
哎呀，干你啊嘞！喵！干了，我看到那个尸体我都醒过来了，喵！哎，喵！
Show me what you got.
哎呀，喵！干你啊！干你啊！喵！喵
Spread
喵
out!
喵
Murderer's still here!
喵喵喵喵！
There he
喵
is!
喵
Get him!
喵喵喵！去你妈的！
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got
Yeah.
the wrong guy.
我看到，可是
Save your
我没有
trickery!
感觉。
Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
完蛋了，我要背锅了喵！
We got him, Lady Ingrid! Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running.
看来我
Thought it
们
was
要
the killer fleeing.
I was
看来
chasing
我们
him.
要看
I'd
老
have caught him
PP
if
了
you
喵
hadn't。gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once. Mother, why did he do this to her?
我的口味没那么重啊喵。哎，对呢，
because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims.
哇，原来是宗教杀人的苗。
Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not
太
wish
惨
to
了吧，
remember
苗！前2天才看到他了，
And
昨天
let
才
her
看
be
到
the
他的
last
苗。
victim. Please.
我靠！等一下我不尸变了苗？干！
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
苗。
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's fast.
Sadists ought to change their name now to human hunters.
所以现在是不信西服的话，就让你就让你受到凌迟吗？苗。相信西服，赞叹西服，苗。我实在是也没兴趣，对国王没兴趣，这里的国王都蛮烂的哎，时间到了。
What's the hurry?
哦，我突然想，我刚刚突然想到一个我今天听到的顺口溜，可是我思考了一下，我才把它想起来。就是我在看那个，好像是那个，也不是我爱看啊，就是那个，刚刚有片段经过，我听到片段。然后里面就是那个戏说台湾的剧情，反正就有个人就是要讲说啊，你们都串通起来陷害我啦。然后一个公，他这句顺口溜我觉得很可爱，就是恁拢卡称科学哇，专门讲对话，好好笑的。这个的醍醐味大概就是有押韵吧。怎么一直说到这个？现在是政治狂热者是不是？但相信师父，赞叹师父。什么？卡称假细话，白痴哦！卡称科学话。
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
My place? You choose.
I can't stand to see those mugs anymore.
Oh,
Hey,
easy.
handsome.
完了完了完了！
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
跟你啊！
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
啊，干，按错。
Try it, you bastard. Come on! You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you.
啊！为什么要被烫成这样？太惨了吧！
He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to, and he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
其实我刚刚是想选怎么没有福马里的。哎，我要怎么下去？我这里，我有点忘记怎么下去了。格局有点尬。看一下，对啊，我在犹豫要不要读档，但是觉得好像还好。哦，不是，其实我有点撑不下去了，我有点想睡觉。我看一下我最后一次存档在哪，不然就是那个，我下一次直接读。OK 啦，进门的时候 OK， 嗯。今天真的是有点太累了，就是工作，然后又忙一堆有的没有的，然后不知道哎，就是可能是因为太累了，然后就变成心情会有一点怎么讲？算了，我今天已经无法思考。我决定等等去看一下我的同温层，然后我就要，搞不好我连同温层都不用看，我就睡着了。跟你们分享一下我最近在看什么同温层。我最近在看那个抓那个叫什么 哦，哼，对，我在看那个抓网军的那个过程。你是叔叔吗？分享，你对我来说已经算是叔叔了吗？嗯，你有这么大哦？还是你只是喜欢人家叫你叔叔？还是其实你喜欢人家叫你爹地？安安啊，没有啊，不是，并不是过山，就是那个啊。哦，等一下，我好像不应该去喝那个，每次都没有吃那么多东西，然后还喝柠檬。我觉得我现在在一掐生。不是叫爹地比较色吗？好吧，明天再来冷笑我哦，真的是有点。屁呀，叫老公比较色，叔叔比较色吧。叔叔感觉比较有交易感啊。好了，先这样了，我真的是有点撑不下了。哎呦，晚安。拜啦拜啦。